Hello and welcome to CraftStudio Sundays. It's the 28th of July and the weather has turned. As predicted, coming the summer holidays, it starts to pour down with rain. So I'm happily indoors looking at this great rabbit. I think we recognise him, I think we know where he comes from. Yeah, really nice build, lovely. I like the I like the side bits there. Quite complicated. Look at all that kind of stuff going on inside. So yeah, there's our rabbit, and I can't exactly remember where it comes from, but I'm sure someone will remind me in the comments below. But I recognise it, and it is dead famous. But it's rather early in the morning, and I've had a little sleep, so my brain is a bit kerfuddled. So let's get on to the next one. Oh yeah, this week it seems to be a lot of animals. Quite cute ones as well. So let's have a little. Let's go down a bit. Look at this guy. Oh, could be a squirrel, could be a chipmunk. Look at those teeth though. Good for nuts and stuff. Let's have a look if there's any animation. No animation, unfortunately, which is a shame. But lovely bit of texturing there. And a very funny model. Very delightful. There we go. Another famous thing that I completely forgotten about. I'm sure it's got a name somewhere. No. But I'm sure you all recognise it. But there you go. Quite a nice model, I thought. Well put together. Can we try? Yeah, we'll use that. There we go. That's a bit of a better one. Let's grab the middle bit so we can kind of centre that. Beautiful. Really nicely done. I like the way, you see, you know, this is our, let's close that to give ourselves a bit more room. That's the textures for this model. And it's really clever the way this person's organised their textures and then applied it to the model. You know, very smart way of doing it. So just, if you're new to sort of texturing and stuff like that, come to the community forums and have a little look at what other people have done and start to kind of almost reverse engineer stuff for yourself so you can kind of learn from what other people have done. Here's a nice one. And again, splodgy kind of thing, but that doesn't really matter because an excellent model. Really nice. Let's see if there's any animation. I wonder if there is. Oh, there's a pooping animation. Oh no, God. Oh, well, thank God there's no poop. Was there any more? No, it's just a pooping one. So then maybe you could come in and just help just do another animation for this dog. This lovely grey dog. Oh, this is like a bug. Not a bug in a computer bug, but a tiny little. Oh crikey! If I can get close to it though. Let's get close like that. Look at that! Isn't that amazing? Really nicely done. I don't know what it's for, but I quite like really low res kind of little models like that. 1 or 2 blocks, 1 or 2 pixel wide. Here's another guy. I just thought this was amazing. Kind of, you get that kind of Minecraft vibe, but it really. Look at that backpack and the little book and the pencil, just done really nicely, really, and the glasses. So this took me by surprise. Oh, look at the rubber at the end as well. Really great model. No knee bending or anything like that. I wonder if there's no animations, unfortunately, but I just thought it's a great model. It kind of inspired me to kind of how to push those human figures a little bit better. Especially to make them blocky, but with all that extra stuff at the back, So it's those little details that just add warm kind of much more characteristics. You know, it starts telling a story. So it's very much about storytelling. So pencil, book, glasses, backpack. We could start thinking about school or kind of university or something like that. Something, you know, why is this person doing this? And I'll let you answer all those questions for yourself rather than, you know, make it up for you. And I'm back. I got called away for a second then. This is a unfinished model, but I just thought it's got a lot of potential. And I love that kind of jaw face thing at the front. That looks really interesting. So, yeah, well, this is I think it's called a fire monster or something. But I think it's got a lot of potential. And I want to see that finished up. For some reason this week there's a lot of two-headed things. You'll see there's a couple more two-headed things. This one caught my attention first. So again, I think maybe it's experimenting with what happens if you just use one face, which is the texture is just one little face here, but you've got two blocks that are using the same texture, and the top block is slightly stretched. So it's like, what can that afford you to do? And again, you're using very low resources as far as like textures go, but you may be able to create something quite complicated over here. So do experiment with these things yourself, because it's really interesting to see what people do with this kind of stuff. And I'm a sucker for, you know, low res kind of graphics as well. So that's why that took me. And I like the blue. Right, onwards, forever onwards. This guy's from J. Klong or Jlong, and he's becoming, or she's becoming, but I think it's a he, is one of my favourite artists. So let's see if there's any animation. No animation. Is called The Red Knight, and oops, cute, as cute can be. Look at those little kind of armoured skirt thing going on. Really nice, really lovely. A little bit of a ting, a little bit of light on the helmet there. This is lovely. Just lovely peacock. Don't know why the feathers are down there. Maybe it's still being made. I'm not sure. Maybe those feathers are going to open up as part of an animation. Not yet. But if I were doing it, that's how I would do it. I'd do that bit separately and then attach it later on, because I'd use that little block there as like the central block to fit into the back of the bird, and then it looks like there's a little space ready for those feathers. So, ooh, I hope this gets finished, because it looks, that looks lovely. That little bit of featherage over there looks great too. And maybe there's supposed to be a little bit of a plume on top as well. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. Let's have a look at the textures. So again, well laid out, simple textures. No, whoever's doing it knows what they're doing. And again, only got one wing over here. So again, using those resources very wisely over here. Amazing, quite grumpy. Goblin, yeah. There's a goblin here, and I love the gradient in the body with these little with the little cube stick going down here. We'll call it a mesh, maybe. Yeah, really nice. Needs a couple of arms, I suspect, but apart from that, it's good, very good. The next one is this guy. My God, glorious! Look at that belt, just slung over the hips. I think I've seen this before. I don't know whether I don't think I've featured it in a CraftStudio Sunday, but oh God, it's amazing. Just the pixel art on it is just superb. Let's get to paint so we can kind of see it properly. Oh, a treat, total treat. Any animation? There is an animation. Oh, unfortunately, it isn't animated. Well, one day it may be, but apart from that, what a lovely. It's like a Tudor goat or sheep. Maybe it's a sheep. I'm not sure. Sheep or goat? You tell me. ago, maybe. Look at my eyebrows. Lovely. Really splendid. Another one from Coffee Stain. Look at those eyes. Oh, great. Just a remix of The Creeper. Next one is, look at this guy. A mage, apparently. Mage with a big sword. I like it. It's crazy. But, you know, full of charm. And I like the helmet and all this kind of blue and reds really do my eyes in. But really nice. And that big mace. I suppose that's why we're a mage. We're carrying a mace. We're also carrying a sword, which is a bit odd. I think we've seen this model before, but someone's started to retexture it, redo some of the eyebrows. It's got one hooked tooth in the bottom. I've seen this before, and I don't know whether I've seen it finished, but it's not. It's either been broken or not finished. But just check out that. These little details on the side, which are lovely, and the clever bit of sail that's being used here that's just been pixel arted away. So if we look at that, very neat. Oh, so there's a pilot or plot, right? Okay. So there's all sorts of stuff. This pixel art is gorgeous. So it'd be nice to see if this gets finished, or maybe there is a finished one and I just haven't been able to find it yet. Highly complicated. Look at all those bits and pieces in there. Another bit of unfinished stuff, but I just like the way things were starting to be organised here. So there's a kind of a figure in black, TV, laptop, debris on tables. Nice. And a little scene made within as a whole model. So it'd be interesting to see if that ever gets coloured in. But apart from that, I really like it. Lastly, it's Kenny. This took me by surprise and made me giggle a little. So, Kenny from South Park, who we haven't seen for a while because obviously he gets killed each time. And then there's Kenny without a head. And with that image, I'm going to say goodbye. So have a great Sunday, everybody. Do visit the community studios, community hub, whenever you can. Have a good look round and contribute to it as well. Maybe I'll pick out some of your models that you're going to be making there next week. So until then, have a great summer holiday. Hope it's not raining where you are. And until next time, thanks for listening. Bye-bye.